Gentlemen, good evening. Shahzad Poonawalla, I want to begin by asking you the question that the opposition is raising. That the new parliament building was made at a cost of 1,000 crores, 971 to be precise. Look what is happening.
Thank you, Pranesh, for having me on your show. And first of all, let me tell you that the Lok Sabha Sachivalaya has already clarified that there was an eco-friendly parliament that has been made. It has a glass ceiling there, and therefore some of the adhesive shifted, because of which the roof leaked. That is a problem that happens one-off when there's so much rain. But when there is a systemic leakage, and that systemic leakage is taking place where? In Kerala, where 300 people have lost their lives. Systematically, the people were allowed to die because from 18th of July, the warnings were going, but the warnings were ignored. 16 hours before D-Day, the warning was ignored. 9 NDRF teams were sent on the ground, the warnings were ignored. The fact is that 200 plus illegal resorts were built. The local MP and the local government ignored the warnings and allowed this to happen. Not a single word of outrage from Mahua Moitra, from Manikam Tagore, from Akhilesh Yadav. Then, in Delhi, 10 people have lost their lives over the last 3 weeks. Today, a mother and a child have been lost. We have seen how on 27th of July, 3 aspirants of UPSC lost their lives. Nilesh Rai lost his life in Patel Nagar. People have lost their life because of electrocution, because of drowning. Not a single word of outrage from this outrage factory. In Karnataka, 1,200 farmers have been killed in the last 10 months. Not a single word of outrage. 68 Dalits lost their lives in Tamil Nadu because of the Hooch tragedy. Not a single word of outrage. I concede, Pranesh, I don't want to battle, I don't want to fight on a leak in parliament. Every time a new structure is created, there are some unforeseen things that take place. This was one of them. But is that leak, which did not cost any life of any person, and by the way, the new parliament was built because Meera Kumar had recommended it. But having said that, is that comparable with 300 lives that have been lost? I asked Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, I asked Mr. Muni, I asked Mr. Rajgopalan, I asked Mr. Tariq, I think he's there from Samajwadi Party, show me 5 tweets on the 300 deaths of Kerala. Show me 5 tweets that are there on the deaths in Delhi. Show me 5 tweets of Akhilesh Yadav or Mahua Moitra on the kind of.
So you are saying that this is a deflection tactic by the opposition.
And lastly, Pranesh, just zoom into this picture very carefully, cameraman. This is Moeed Khan. Moeed Khan raped an OBC girl in Ayodhya. He is a Samajwadi Party office bearer. He's a close aide of the Faizabad MP.
Related. The two are not related. We are doing this story also, Shahzad. The two are not related. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, the new parliament building is once again under question. Jairam Ramesh, the who's who of the Congress party, are going after the Modi government. The government has said, and the parliament secretariat has said, that this was an adhesive problem that was sorted. Akhilesh Yadav is suggesting let's go back to the old parliament. Are you doing this to deflect from real issues? Death and devastation in Delhi, in Kerala.
Yeah, good evening, Pranesh. Over the last 2 minutes, Shahzad had mentioned the word systemic at least 3 to 4 times. But he fails to mention this, that systematically how corruption was institutionalized by BJP government. Let me take the example, a small example. Leave aside the Morbi Bridge disaster or the Bihar bridge collapse and everything, or the Ram Mandir leakage issue or whatever it is. But let me come to this issue that has been boiling since morning in the Parliament House today. You know, how much did the Tata projects or the Tata controlled Progressive Electoral Trust donated to the Bharatiya Janata Party? A whopping 356 crores in the run-up to the 2019 Lok Sabha election. Immediately Narendra Modi coming to power and Tata Projects Limited is awarded the 863 crores parliament building construction. Now you see, if the cost sheet of a project includes this 363 crores, then obviously there will be deficiency in service, there will be deficiency in the materials being used. But I fail to understand, Shahzad will systematically take his politics to a human or to a tragedy, a natural tragedy of the lives of the Kerala that we are seeing tonight and today. Even his own party's MP like Tejaswi Surya did not lag behind in bringing and making this into a Hindu-Muslim politics or all their stated appeasement politics about it. This is not the level of governance that you are doing. You are in power for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Why are there systematic
This is a
collapses
case
in
of corruption. This
everything
is not an ordinary
that you have
adhesive
touched
issue.
and
This is
you
a
are
case of
blaming upon?
corruption.